Hello. I only have a little bit of time to be able to update you on why I was MIA last week and some of this week, just because I have a meeting in 15 minutes that I have to get on and go because it's a drive. I'm gonna sit down and kind of talk to y'all about what's been going on, especially with this pretty background, because I never ever get this, and so I have to really take advantage of it. Last week I wasn't able to post because I've been feeling very sad. I've been trying to pinpoint as to what's been going on, and I think that in the mix of all of that, I was also feeling sick the week before, and I know that I was telling y'all that I was gonna get some blood work done to be able to kind of see like what's going on. I ended up getting those test results back, and that is something that I did want to talk to y'all about because I find them very interesting. The last time that I went to go get blood work, as in like far away, whenever, you know, I wasn't really on this medication, I think now that I'm remembering, it was when I was about to start it because we needed to check my level before we got into it. This was as of September 18th, 2025. And so most of my levels were pretty great. Vitamin D was low. It was 25.3. The range for it on LabCorp is 30.0 to 100.0, so 30 to 100, and mine was just a little bit below. Ended up starting to take multivitamins, and that really support, and you will see the jump. My triglycerides were elevated. The range is 0 to 149. I was at a 180, and then my ALT was 33, so it was high. The range is 0 to 32, so just like 1 point over. What else was kind of off? My TSH, my T4 were perfect. It was 1.930 and the T4 was 1.29. And so now all these numbers, I'm spitting them out to you and you're just probably like, I don't even know what's going on, but they will be really important when I read the next page. December 10th of 2025, we noticed that my T4 had actually gone up. It was elevated. So my T4 was 1.29 and then it jumped to 1.84. So it was high. I thought that was strange because, as y'all know, I am on thyroid medication. I asked my provider, I was like, why is it doing that? Maybe, you know, I need more thyroid medication. And she was like, no, girl, this means that you need less medication. I was shook. I do remember that I hadn't been taking my medication. I think I skipped like maybe 2-3 days, and I only did that because I didn't have any more refills and I had to go pick them up. But when I explained that to her, that is when she told me, girl, no, like it's elevated. That means that you have more than what you need. She told me since I hadn't had my medication on for like 2-3 days, wanted me to be on it for a full 2 weeks to kind of see if that balances things out or if it was just a weird test thing. And if not, we were going to bring that medication a little bit lower, which is exciting. And I truly, dearly hope that the GLP-1 was supporting this motion. My best friend, ChatGPT, and I, we discussed it, and he was like, yeah, like whenever your sugar goes down, your insulin goes down, like your thyroid starts working a little bit better. And there's the popper. Let me go open the door. Something else that I did catch that I didn't catch in previously is my triglycerides. They were 180 before, and then now this time around they were 163, so it did get lower. HDL cholesterol before was 45. I didn't pay much attention to that number just because it wasn't popped up in red. So I was like, okay, it's not an alert, it's fine. Now looking at it, y'all, it was 45 before, and now it's down to 33, and it's saying that it's low. And I think that is like the good cholesterol. And the other thing that I mentioned to y'all earlier was my vitamin D. It was 25.3 before, and now it is sitting at a 40.2. And so vitamin D is not the issue. That is not what is making me sad. I have no idea what's making me sad. I was prescribed Prozac, but like the generic type, 10 milligrams. I have it there in my pill basket, but I I haven't taken it, and I think that I've just been in a state of mind where I just cannot function anymore. Like, I am just so sad. I genuinely thought that GLP-1 was really gonna support my mood and just boost it, but honestly, I just feel the same or even worse. And I haven't even done the research as to if that happens on GLP-1, and maybe I should. I think that is the research that I should do during this week. Last week, again, was week 5, and I did go up. Actually went up half of my syringe. So it was like I was doing a certain dose, and I did that half. So now I'm taking 2 halves of what I was taking in week 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I genuinely thought that I was going to be feeling a lot less hungry, but I don't know what's been going on with my medication too, y'all, that I have been eating so bad. I have been eating like I'm not even on the pill. And I don't know what's going on and why I haven't been able to just not stop eating. My calorie intake has been crazy. I've been hitting 2,800 up to 3,000. I hit 3,000 calories yesterday. And when I marked those in there, I was like, geez, kill me. Like, my life is ending. They're gonna be super shocked when I tell y'all these well, not the actual weights, but like the fact that you'll see. 12.5, I weighed myself and I was like, solid, lost weight, let's go, wee, chef's kiss. 12.12, the next week, I gained weight. I gained 1.6 pounds. And you know me and my best friend looked into it and I was like, why the hell did I gain weight this week? ChatGPT was saying in order to freaking gain a real pound, you are going to have to consume over, I don't know how many calories over maintenance, and you only consumed over 500. And so it's not actual fat that you gained, it's more water weight inflammation that's coming back. Now, why is that happening? No idea. Okay, fine, I feel better, like it's inflammation, it's fine, I'm just gonna keep going. No, girl, something's happening. Something's happening because I just weighed myself yesterday and I gained weight. Gained 0.8 pounds. Now, the reason why it's such a big deal to me is because in between that, I did weigh myself on 12/16. So from 12/12 to 12/16, I did weigh myself just out of curiosity and trying to make myself feel better. And I did lose weight, but then I gained them back from 12/16 to today's weight. I gained those 2 pounds back. The math is mathing and I am not losing. That's what I want to say. Like, I'm not losing weight and it's really upsetting. And I know that the scale shouldn't be the only thing that I kind of like just overall think about and really focus on in this journey, because there's other ways that my body is showing that it is working. Things that I still kick myself to this day is that I didn't measure myself. I didn't measure my bust, my stomach, my non-existing ass that one day will exist, my hips, my arms, none of that. I didn't measure. I do really regret that because I feel like I would see so much more motion in the potion if I would have done that. And right now I'm just fully focusing on a number that's on the scale. And on top of that, my brother weighed himself the other day with that scale and he was like, what the heck? I just weighed myself today with that scale and it's saying that the day before yesterday I gained 5 pounds and now today I lost 5 pounds. So I will say the last 2 days I've been very naughty. I did have canes back to back. I'm not even joking. I had a box combo, sub the coleslaw with extra fries with the large lemonade both days back to back. Crazy. And that is probably why I hit 3,000 calories yesterday and I'm over here complaining and crying because I don't know why the hell I gained so much weight. It's because of that. It's because I've been eating like crap. And I don't know why. I just like when I have the medication and it's suppressing and I'm just like, yo, food and me, I'm telling you, we're not friends. But there's some days where I'm just like, yo, I think I can eat another piece of chicken. Which is not bad, protein's not bad, but I'm just like, yo, I think I can eat a big ass chocolate piece of cake. So that's a little summary of what's been going on for these past 2 weeks. I mean, am I gonna use this video? I don't know. If you see this video, consider yourself lucky. I actually approved and said post it. Even though I've been spitting out everything that I've been spitting out, I feel like we're finally on the same page. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. Bye.